訴說公話，邪牛黑夜裏驟眼風雷震，破曉之時我出陣。種跡發展付出的可見太遲，混沌前面無辜者怎去得夠見清天？破卻網兩幻界覓尋，正氣會化作命運指引。別怕真實會被暗傷囚禁，堅守公認我本分。種跡發展付出的可見太遲，混沌前面無辜者怎去得夠見清天？卻網兩幻界覓尋，正氣會化作命運指引。
And I should be rolling now. Let me check up my my PNG tuber is not appearing in. That is Twitch. No, mistaken. Yeah, it's Twitch. Ooh. That's not right. Let's get there real quick. Sorry about the delay, guys. For today, delay, I had to move my stuff. So, just funky stuff. I had to move my stuff, like my setup and all that. So I delayed my the stream today. I should really make a schedule actually to post and stuff. Yeah, for real, for real. I'm still not appearing on Twitch for some reason. Just weird. Oh. Should be fine now. I think. I hope so. There you go. Should be fine now. At least I think so. At least I think so. You know? Give me a second. Checking again. Oh, yeah, I'm there now. Nice. Alright. Let me check the audio just in case the quality doesn't drop suddenly as always. Not as always. Like before, I mean. Give me a sec. That's what I'm doing right now. Pretty sure. Let me check. Checking again. Oh, yeah, the quality doesn't. The quality doesn't drop suddenly as always. Not as always. Like before, I mean. Give me a sec. I think that should be fine. Alright. Can start now. Let me double check. Cause your man here is paranoid. Not really. Right screen. It's showing in both streams. Yes. Now I think when I was thinking of moving this just a little. But that's not good. Move it. Remodel. Just a little bit here. Oop, wrong one. Should be fine now. Yeah, that's good. Alright. You can start for real now. Okay. I'm hoping to actually finish it, but I know well that it's probably not gonna be finished. Okay, let's continue. Should we start even? Okay, anyways, welcome to everyone. Hora everyone. Welcome to the stream. And today I'm it's part 3 today. It's like the third stream. Yesterday I streamed, and then the first stream was like back then, but then it was so scuffed back then. Yesterday's stream was a little scuffed too, but I figured out today. I just had to move stuff, so like I had to delay my stream today, but it's fine. It's funky. Everything is fine today. Now I don't think I can finish streaming today, like finish streaming the whole story today, but I hope to finish a lot today. Okay, without further ado, I'm Raskor, that's about it. That's my name. Your talentless god VTuber. Let's go. Funky stuff. Anyways, let's start. 1999 ShowDown channel. Last we finally last time we drop off. I don't remember. But last time we finally met Noir in the flesh, and that's about it. Oh yeah, we also learned about her, like her past, right? In the fire. That's about it, I think. Yeah, she lost her friend in the fire or something like that. Anyways, chapter 8. Post-lunch questioning. The first principle is that what you see is real, but it might not be the truth. The principle for what? Interesting. Maybe something police related. Is it me, or like those people look like they're from the past? I just realized that. Guangfu restaurant. I don't remember being in a restaurant.
God damn, rookie. Who could have guessed the famous director would be a part of her own real-life thriller? After talking to her, we still got nothing useful to go on. I can't read anything behind that smiling face of hers. But if your little theory has got any truth to it, then Noir is in real danger. So why not talk? Isn't she worried about her own life?
Poitier channels her frustration into her food, devouring most of the meal in the blink of an eye. As she swallows the last shrimp dumpling, she turns to look at Liang, who is busy chatting with the restaurant owner.
是吗？原来对面杂货店那家的女儿也……
就是咯，最近都不知道搞什么，好多街坊家里都出了事。老卢家还算好嘞，他带个女儿去看中医，抓了药，吃了一段时间就好了不少。
But if it's an arcane-related injury or like a health issue, why are you seeking? You know, I'm not sure
但是
yet.
对面街口马仔，他阿妈就麻烦了。那个阿婆原本就身体不好，
Ooh.
忽然间又变得疯疯癫癫，他们两公婆都担心死了。
Oh yeah, we also learned from last stream that what was it? People are getting sick recently.
之前都有个靓妹来问这件事，说什么事情不太对路。哎，我说呀，就是临近年关，那些污浊的东西都出来了。
Yeah. So the Dusha festival is not just something that happened in what was it? The village that Junangzi was in from like the last Dusha festival update. Like the Chinese, last year's Chinese New Year update.
您说还有人打听过这件事？那是什么人？
他说自己是什么新科学什么鬼事务所的，好像是个神婆，刚来到唐人街这一带的。
An Andi, I guess. New Science Exorcism Office. I love that. I love that. I think that was her. That's her first girl. Her first girl name. I like her. She's funky.
还给了我一张卡片，印得鬼马了个，不过不知道被我放到哪里去。
不知道。
原来如此，多谢你。
As Liang returns to her seat, Poitier shoots her a questioning look.
So, any progress?
I have some bad news. First, there are more victims than we expected. Second, we're not the only ones who've noticed.
Ooh, so the citizens also
We need to
noticed.
hurry if we don't want this case to attract wider attention.
Yeah.
Why don't we start with the director then? She seems like our best lead.
Having cleared the dishes closer to her, Poitier pulls the char siu buns from the other side of the table.
I've got a hunch her case is connected with this one. Just like you said, there are too many coincidences to not dig deeper. That writer, what was it? Huh, Ridjuine? She's an arcanist, right? No surprise that she'd imbue that film with all of her final bits of hatred. I've seen a dozen cases like it. Cursed objects are weird as heck. It's definitely possible that it could have chased Noir all the way here.
But there isn't any evidence that corroborates the rivalry between Miss Noah and Miss He.
Hold on. Didn't you read that in a report by another visual? Maybe it's only hearsay, but that's something.
True.
Not only that, get this. I did some digging of my own. The night that cleaner leaped off that roof was the exact same night that Noir was in the car accident that left her legs paralyzed.
Oh.
It gets freakier. According to the reports, they happened within minutes of each other. And the building was less than a block away from the scene of the accident. How's that for evidence?
Pretty solid, I guess.
We've got a saying in the DAA, Cadet. When it comes to Arcanum, there's no such thing as coincidences.
With this declaration, Poitier pops the last char siu bun in her mouth.
Whether coincidence or not, it isn't much to go on. We need evidence.
True.
Of course. We can't just leap to accusations without proof. But when it comes to arcane crime, you've got to follow your hunches. So keep your nose to the ground.
Poitier notices the dejection on Liang's face and sheepishly sets down her chopsticks.
I get you. This isn't just about evidence. You don't want to point the finger at someone you admire. But
True.
you gotta pursue this. Even if that means you have to separate the artist from their work.
Liang remains silent for a moment, picks up the chilled lemon soda from the table and takes a sip.
Actually, there is another reason that I'm not entirely convinced that Miss Noah, the film incident, and the events in Chinatown are connected. In fact, it's quite a substantial reason. If our records are correct, the cursed reel was found and contained by the Foundation 6 months after the initial incident.
Oh,
Which means, unless something has gone horribly wrong, it should still be safely stored within the Arcanum Containment Department.
no. A sharp crash interrupts her words. The two turn around. The two turn to a sure sound.
Oops, I'm sorry. I'm so
Scott?
sorry.
Was it Caroline? Or Charlotte or something? The bespectacled girl fumbles with a napkin as she hurriedly tries to clean up the shattered dish she just knocked over. Oh no. But her sneaking glances towards the two officers don't escape their attention, and the shiny emblem on her chest tells them exactly where she's from. The Foundation.
Well,
They exchange a puzzled look.
if I remember it right, you mentioned earlier that you saw someone from the Foundation acting suspicious yesterday.
Huh.
Yes, like the lady over there. She also works for the ACD.
Let's see the Arcanum. Let me check. Pretty sure they mentioned it. Arcanum Containment Department.
Guess we'll have a talk with her.
I agree, Miss Baudier.
Interrogation. Catch her. They rise from the table and approach the girl. Are they fighting? My god, they are. Sure, why not?
Program activated.
Is something the matter, officers? Oh my goodness. You seem to have overheard our conversation. Was there anything in it you might know about? We welcome any leads you might have, and even offer a reward for helping solve the case. No, I didn't hear anything. This is all happening so suddenly. I have urgent business to attend to. Please understand, officers. There's no need to worry, ma'am. You seem a bit flustered. Here, why don't you come sit down and we'll have a nice chat? Yes, I'm sure there's a way we can be of help each other. Why are we still fighting her?
Stop me up! And I know how to do it! Left hand up! Now right hand up!
You can tell she's my DPS. Nice. I work with this. Love Hercules. Beloved. Under Liang and Poitier's relentless questioning, the suspicious Foundation member ultimately surrenders.
All right, I'll tell. But only to you, since you're a vigil, but she isn't, right? Sorry, I should really only disclose this info to other Foundation members.
Huh. I guess fair. She shoots a cautious glance at Poitier. Poitier says nothing, simply raising her chin at Liang in approval. Imagine it's a trap. Liang follows the girl out into the empty alley. After verifying Liang's identity with her communication device, the girl gives a final glance up and down the alley before talking.
There's no one I would trust more than a vigil, Miss Liang. I'm here on a mission for the Foundation, and you might be able to help me with it.
Very cautious, very cautious girl. Flashback.
September 1990, a female arcanist committed a serious assault and caused a number of casualties. She had appeared at an illegal gathering held by the Order of Enlightenment, a subordinate organization of Manes Vindictae.
Who's this?
The timekeeper encountered her and confirmed her identity.
Oh,
Anjo Nala, a beyond arcanist.
beyond because she's a succubus?
Born sometime in the 19th century, she was sealed inside a wind-up toy in the year 1968. Since then, she has become a lethal weapon that must obey whoever possesses her toy. But back in 1985, I mean, the real 1985, that toy had been safely stored in an Arcanum containment department as a dangerous item.
Until it was stolen.
You were involved in that particular inventory check. There are 4 additional items that are now lost aside from number 066.
This is toy?
The circumstances of the last storm and that devastating spell threw our whole organization into chaos. However, there's no excuse for failing to uphold our department's most crucial mission. Fortunately, it appears that our break-in was committed by a single culprit.
Burton?
I heard what you and your partner just said. It's about all the weird things that happen in Chinatown, right? It was my mission to catch Latham and retrieve all the arcane objects she'd stolen before they caused more damage.
I genuinely forgot who Latham is.
But I guess it's already too late for that.
The meaning behind these words is crystal clear. There is no room for Liang to feign ignorance.
Then you're saying that...
Yes, the cursed reel from the incident you mentioned was among the stolen items. And you said that you have some clue about its current whereabouts?
Oh yeah, I remember. The cursed object. The cursed film reel. Reunion of the Three Solos is in Chinatown. The weight of this revelation sinks heavily in Liang's chest.
I was told to operate under strict secrecy. But at this point, the faster they're retrieved, the better. So, shall we work together?
Scott takes a notebook from her pocket and pulls out a photo tucked inside.
Our main suspect is
Loggerhead.
Latham, an awakened arcanist.
I forgot that's her name. I'm guessing that's her real name. Loggerhead is probably a codename. Liang can't help but look surprised when she recognizes the other girl in the photograph. But Scott seems to misinterpret her reaction.
It's hard for me to believe she'd do this. We were colleagues and close friends. I used to call her Loggerhead because she's the most forgetful person I know.
Never mind.
At first, I refused to believe she could do such a thing. I still don't understand why. She's not the kind to be greedy. But the Vigils investigated the theft thoroughly, and the Vigils are not the kind to make mistakes.
Now that I look at it, Scott, I forgot her like first name, but like Scott is a very playable character coded. Like her design looks like a playable character.
You've been here a few days already, right? Have you had any word about where she might be?
Scott's brow furrows, her expression torn between hope and fear. It's as if she wants confirmation while equally dreading to hear the truth.
Sorry, I haven't.
I mean, yeah. She shakes her head. Scott's expression visibly relaxes.
Oh, what a pity.
Next. That's one part down. How many more is it? 22. So 6 20 no 40 no yeah 14 14 more. Oh my god. Confidential record. This document contains confidential information. Please do not take it out of the precinct. begin reading. Investigation record Noir female arcanist. Her arcane skill allows her to manipulate inanimate objects within a defined range, designating them as actors. Born in Hong Kong in 1950, graduated from USC School of Cinematic Arts in 1972. That is when she is 22. Later worked at what eventually became known as TVB. In 1978, when she is 28, she began collaborating with independent production companies to produce low-budget films. Released her debut film Bundle in 1978. When she is 29, established New Art Company in 1980 when she is 30, and began working on the film Detective C07. In 1983, when she is 33, a car incident left her paralyzed from the waist down, allegedly tied to the film incident. Is that one? It's too small. For more details on the film incident, please refer to the attached documentation. The name deserved catch that speeding hamster. Loggerhead, I guess. The name Loggerhead. A name deserved. Like, is she that dumb? There's no way.
Have a good day.
Oh, is it the same person? Before the owner can even say goodbye, Liang has yanked Poitier out of the front door.
What's the rush? I haven't even finished my noodles.
We can eat later, but we need to find Miss Latham now.
Wait, hold on. I'm all for chasing down a crook. But why do I get the feeling you didn't tell your Foundation friend about your run-in with Latham?
Perspective.
What's up?
Perspective.
Why are you keeping her in the dark?
I think that something isn't right about her.
About Scott? Or about Latham? Nope.
I've been to the A City before. To most, it might seem defenseless, but it's actually heavily protected by arcane rituals.
Oh, that's arcane
According to Miss
rituals.
Scott, Latham acted alone. But there's nothing in her file that would suggest she's capable of that. Her arcane skill level is frankly far from remarkable.
So low.
Even with insider knowledge, I don't believe it's possible she could have bypassed the security system and escaped on her own.
So she's getting framed?
Either Miss Latham has played the Foundation for fools, or she has more powerful accomplices. That leads me to another thing. This mission is not something a typical Foundation staff member would be assigned to, as Miss Scott claimed to be. There's something we don't know.
And what could that be? I
You're
wonder.
saying that girl with glasses lied to you.
Maybe. Or that she was being lied to herself.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's a potential. Liang pulls her SPF 1 or I'm not sure contact device from beneath her cloak. After a few simple taps, she turns it around for Poitier to see.
There was another thing I found while searching through Miss Latham's files, or rather what I didn't find. There were no warnings or notices on her employee records.
You mean she's not actually wanted?
No, I don't think so. Miss Scott said that their department wanted to solve this problem in secret. So I thought that might explain the reason Miss Latham's warrant wasn't on her file.
Give me a sec. Get this out of the way. My goodness, it's hot in here. Okay, back.
However, When I try to access more of their records to double check my findings, I run into a block on Miss Scott's records.
Oh, misclicked. Oh,
Access denied. You do not have permission to view this information. If you need access, please contact your supervisor.
what would her supervisor be besides Poitier and the leader guy? No, not leader. It's like that one guy. The head of the department, I guess? A warning symbol flashes on the screen.
It could just be because I'm only a cadet. There are some files that I don't have access to yet. I contacted my supervisor, but I haven't heard anything back.
So it's not Poitier.
I don't mean to distrust her, but I can't hold anyone above suspicion.
Fair. Poitier shifts her gaze from the device's screen back to Liang.
And what about me? You're putting a lot of trust in me, Liang. Is it really all right that you're telling me all this? A dangerous item stolen from the Foundation and possibly an inside job at that. That's a scandal in the making. You could have just lied to me, make up some kind of story. It's not hard for a smart kid like you.
Liang gives Poitier a puzzled look.
Why would I? We're partners, Miss Poitier. Hiding information from you wouldn't be right. You tell me that you're
I was about to say.
Yes. The first day we were on duty together, you said you need to know what makes me tick.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah. And to think that their first day is literally like busting down like a criminal that I still think is possessed, honestly. Oh, mind control. Poitier seems a little dazed. Liang looks at her, sincerity behind her eyes.
I've reconsidered it, and you're right. During my training as a vigil, our instructor emphasized many times that trusting our partner was of vital importance. And you, Miss Poitier, have proven to be capable, decisive, and compassionate. I have developed a deep respect for your work.
That's good.
We share the same goal, to discover the truth behind the incidents happening in Chinatown. I can't think of any reason why I shouldn't cooperate with you.
All right. Enough. I'm blushing already.
Poitier cuts Liang off, almost flustered.
Damn, girl. I didn't expect my meek little mouse to turn into this.
This what?
Forget it. You've made your point. Now stop it.
Damn. Poitier waves a hand, signaling the conversation's end.
But you kinda missed my point. I'm worrying that the Foundation is gonna punish you for leaking classified information. Won't you get in trouble?
Probably.
Though I may be a vigil of the Foundation, before that, I am the descendant of the Liang family. I'm obliged to do all that is necessary to fulfill my destiny. And given the circumstances, I think providing all relevant information that might assist us in catching the thief and retrieving the threatening arcane objects is worth bending the rules. Just a little.
Despite her conviction, Liang can't help but hesitate a little.
Besides, I'm not under any orders to keep this a secret, so...
Cheeky. And you say you don't like bending the rules. I see you, boo.
Give me a sec, let me check just in case. It's recording, audio is taking. Recording, audio is taking. Okay, back.
And I like it. Come on, let's work this out together. Partner.
Nice, you're getting along. Huh. Not it. Hotel room? Whose?
Which one is my room again?
Hmm.
Oh, right. I wrote it down. Let me see. There it is. I almost went too far again. Now the key card. Where did I put it? Oh, here.
I swear I've seen this exact hotel room before. Was it in Two Fairies story? It looks very
Home
similar.
sweet home. Oh, I'm exhausted.
The camera had a girl freezes in place. Two officers are standing in her sweet home.
It's been a while.
They broke in.
We have some questions for you. Please try to cooperate.
Busted. Liang steps forward and closes the door on herself. Be smart, I guess. Oh, straight up! My goodness. Where's the? There you go. Then this side.
Easier to fight here than a back.
I mean, it's gonna be fine. I know that much. What are you doing in my room? This is serious criminal offense. Get out of my room or I'm calling the police. The phone is right in my hand. No need for that. I am the police. What? You're that visual from the hospital. I was sure I'd shaken off this person. So what do you want from what you want with me? I think you already know the answer to that. Let's go.
What I'm good at.
I'm an artist of steel.
Walking trailer. Laundry time. Found it. Oh, so that's what happened. Walking trailer.
You should get it.
Blade.
Pause. Just another shift.
At least I believe so.
Time to heat up the forge.
Time to heat up the
Why don't I
forge.
introduce you to the lady in my life?
Oh, yeah.
As long as I've got you at my side, I've got nothing to worry about.
Funky Joe. Oh, I almost passed out there. My goodness. Sorry about that. When did I miss anything? I didn't. When an unsuspecting prey steps into a carefully laid trap, the outcome is already decided.
All right, fine. I'll tell you everything.
No, that's easy.
It was me, okay? They said I stole those arcane objects and sold them for money. Well, maybe I did. Ouch!
So we're flying today. Oh, as she speaks, she backs closer and closer to the wall behind her until she smacks her oversized head into the window ledge. A particular word in her statement makes Liang tilt her
What
head.
do you mean, maybe? Because, actually, I can't remember it.
Huh?
I can't find my memory film for that time, so really, I just don't know.
So you're telling me the character is really, well, not one-sided, more like, how do I say this? I can only remind myself of the the funky stuff. Oh my goodness.
Memory film.
Yeah, memory film. So, I guess she can remind her of herself. It's like her brain is connected. Like her brain is like the core of it, and then the other bacteria that Alice could meet with her, they call. Huh. Interesting, I guess. This so-called loggerhead girl in Awakened isn't exactly a tough one. Within 30 minutes, she has put everything, my goodness. Yeah, despite this was a seemingly ideal result, neither of the officers look pleased.
So,
I
to
would
summarize
assume.
what you just said, Latham,
Mm-hmm.
you're an awakened piece of a movie projector, which forms a Latham loop.
Hmm.
You were designed to play movies, not record them. And that's why you suffer from severe amnesia.
You were designed to play movies, not record them. This is why you suffer from severe amnesia. I guess technically, that makes
You
sense.
can only recall things that happened within the last 3 days. And after that, you'll forget almost everything. Do I got that right?
Oh goodness.
I guess so.
You guess so?
But here, sudden questioning startles the girl. She shrinks further into the corner, wedging herself between the window and a nearby chair.
I can see why that friend of yours calls you Loggerhead. You deserve the name. What is going on here?
It's understandable. Awakened arcanists often suffer side effects related to their origins and materials, but still, this is quite unusual, to say the least.
I guess she's referring to her friend Frank Icker. I guess.
So she has no memory of what happened 3 days ago, or even any of the cases she was involved in. So then, she's basically useless to our investigation. I can only imagine what a disaster it would be if you showed up in a Detective CO7 movie.
Hey, that's rude. How come I'm a disaster?
The girl mastering what little courage she has left waves her mental fist in defiance. This is interesting. But her feeble resistance has no effect on the officers. After sighing in unison, they exchange a glance.
What do you think?
I've made a request for Miss Latham's detailed records, but I don't think she's lying. Back at the hospital, the best lie she could come up with was a hamster riding a stethoscope. I kind of doubt she's a master manipulator.
What was it? So random too. My goodness. I can't remember because it's so stupid. Continue. Next one. I'm actually getting starting to get like tired, so I'm pretty sure you can tell. Unraveling the mystery. Dispel the fog, unravel the mystery, and they'll claim that this is the truth. Unraveling the mystery.
Let me sort things out. Miss Loggerhead, you said you could record and save your memories using a special type of film developed by Laplace. Which means that even if you don't recall taking anything from the Arcanum Containment Department, your film should show whether you did or not.
Let me read it again. Which means that even if you don't recall any taking anything from the Arcanum Containment Department, your film should show whether you did or
But
not.
the fact is, the films are gone. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I usually carry my most important memories with me and leave the others in my room. The Foundation staff checked the visitor log after the stuff was stolen. Turns out I was the only one who visited the office that day. So they sent people to my room and checked all my film, but they didn't find anything. Then they said they already had other evidence. So
Loggerhead's voice trails off, and someone else complete every word, and someone else completes every word.
So they just declared Loggerhead guilty.
Did I miss something? Loggerhead's voice trails on, and someone else completes her word. So.
But that doesn't make any sense to me. Something must be wrong.
I mean, you and me, kid, you and me. The Foundation employee who claimed to be hunting Loggerhead received a call from Liang just 10 minutes ago. Then, but the moment she stepped into the crew-filled hotel room and laid eyes on Loggerhead, she bolted out. You're still here? No, I'm just like the final piece of Loggerhead's testimony was returned, and that's about it. The two girls sitting on the bed, lowered their heads in silent understanding.
So, when you found Miss Latham, you bought her a train ticket instead of putting her under arrest.
I know I've gone against orders, but I'm sure Loggerhead didn't do this. She's my friend. I can't just arrest her and have the Foundation lock her up. I'm sorry for keeping all of this from you, but you're a vigil. I had to be careful.
This will be so funny if Luke gets skin or something. Maybe so funny.
So, if it's not crossing a line, Miss Liang, Miss Potier, can I ask you to keep this between us? You can report it after we find out who's really done this.
Could you, please?
That's very expressive. Scott's eyes gleam pleadingly, and Loggerhead's lens gleams as he stares at that launch video. It's been a while actually. Scott's eyes seem good. I don't know what to say. Scott's eyes gleam pleadingly, and Loggerhead's lens gleams as she stares at the officers in expectation. The pitiful expressions on both their faces would tug at someone's heartstrings. Liang almost feels as though although she's targeting some kind of hunted skill, but this unofficial interrogation isn't over yet.
We'll talk about that once we figure out what the hell's going on.
Did I miss something? Unofficial interrogation isn't over yet.
Back to the case. You said she gave you a train ticket. What are you still doing here?
Loggerhead lets out an awkward laugh.
Actually, while I was on my way to the train station, a car on the other side of the street lost control and hit my cab. Thankfully, it crashed into the passenger seat where I was sitting. My metal's much stronger than human flesh.
To be fair. Liang reaches her memory for a moment. Did I miss something?
Right. There was a car accident yesterday morning. The driver suffered some kind of unknown mental abnormality while he was on the road. Maybe he's fallen victim too. What happened next?
You asked me, girl. You
I was
asked
sent to
me.
the hospital, and you showed up. I thought you were gonna arrest me, so I ran as fast as I could.
Almost last out again. My goodness. You're gonna arrest me so I can run as fast as
I
I
threw away
could.
my cell phone and contact device as soon as I left the Foundation. Scott said they could use them to track me down. I couldn't get a hold of anyone and didn't know what to do. And even though I don't know for sure, I really don't think I'm guilty. It's super weird to be on the run when you feel like you're innocent. So I went back to ChinaTown to ask Director Noir for help. She was the only one I could contact directly.
A crucial name.
Noah. Could you tell me how you got to know her?
and wait, I got a crucial name. ChinaTown is how she was the only one I could actually. Huh. Noah is the crucial name. Tell me how you get to know truth.
Of course.
Uh-huh. I'm actually really sleepy.
Let me see. Walk of Fame. Walk of Fame. Okay. Now I just need to turn left. Wait. Which way is left again? It changes every time I turn, right? Gosh, how the heck do people read maps?
I think she's confusing like internet maps and like sharing your location type maps.
Are you alright? It seems you could use some help.
Noir stopped to help me. She was really interested in my head, so we had a little chat, and I found out she was a director. She offered to take me to the Walk of Fame. We talked a lot about movies on our way there. Then I told her I was traveling alone, so she invited me to join her movie shoot in Chinatown.
I almost passed out again. Let me just read it. She offered to take me to the Walk of Fame. She talked a lot about movies on our way there. Then I told her I was traveling alone, so she invited me to join her movie shot in Chinatown.
How could I say no? I mean, she's a famous director. There's no way I'd miss a chance like that.
Fair.
Interesting. That was the same day that odd things started happening in Chinatown.
That was bombing excitingly. No, the head that was bobbing slightly comes to a hesitant stop.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Did anything strange happen that day?
Sorry, almost passed out again. Logger's head? Nah.
Let me see. I did find a strange film reel when I was unpacking that night.
Loggerhead's lens flickered. It seems something has surfaced in her in his mind.
A strange film reel.
Plane shouldn't be real. A strange film reel.
Wait, could that be?
All three of the others immediately perk up at the mention of those words, but perhaps due to the limited field of vision of her camera lens, Loggerhead remains oblivious to their cases. Instead, she pulls her back toward her, muttering to herself as she leisurely rummaged through it.
Yeah, a strange film reel. I've gotten into the habit of labeling my films like check every day or check from time to time so that I know what to watch to keep important things in my mind. I was gonna do a review that night, but when I looked through my film, there was a roll without a label on it. It couldn't have been mine because it was made of a different material. I was so curious about it, you know? So I played it.
What did you see?
It was a movie, I guess, but it was pretty short. More like a demo or a trailer or something. But it was so weird. Like a jumble of pictures and sounds. It didn't make any sense to me. I don't know, maybe it was a prank or something?
She holds her search and looks up blankly.
What's wrong?
The film, it's gone.
But wonderful.
What?
Loggerhead shrinks nervously once again.
I can't find it. It was right here in my bag.
I should really train myself too. Right after it's kind of late. I can't find it. It was right here in my bag.
Give it to me.
In one step motion, Portier snatched the loggerhead's backpack and appends its contents onto the bed.
First time I've seen a bag messier than my sister's. Do you ever organize your stuff?
Like a whirlwind, Portier cheers through Loggerhead's things, ignoring her checks of "I just forgot to throw that away and I still need that." As he rucksacks not only the like a woman Portier tears through Loggerhead's things, ignoring her brief "I just forgot to throw that away and I still need that," and she ransacks not only the backpack but the entire room. How in the world? Hanley has no choice but to accept a further disturbing conclusion.
Nope, nothing. You didn't take it out and lose it somewhere, did you? Mistake it for a tip for your pizza guy or something.
I forget things, but I'm not an idiot. I didn't lose it. Check my film if you want to prove it. It just disappeared into thin air.
But your film only records what you saw. Someone might have taken it when you weren't looking. Does anyone else know about this film reel? Did you have any visitors or notice anything suspicious after you played it?
Suspicious? I don't think so. At least I didn't see anything.
Fair.
The only person who visited me afterwards was Scott. She came to tell me I was wanted by the Foundation. Oh, but actually, I wasn't alone when I played it. Noir was with me. She said she was interested in my memories, so she came and...
The other stares at Loggerhead as if she's grown a second ahead. She nervously swallows the rest of her sentence.
What's wrong?
So, it was Noir who took the film?
Oh, busted. What's it?
What are you?
Oh, a solid punch sends the man flying. At least that was what's supposed to mean.
Sorry, director. I'll try again.
Don't bother. Clearly, your martial arts skills are severely lacking. I don't want you to hit your head when you fall to the ground. Go. Take a break.
The disheveled actor still wants to argue his case, but everyone knows that once this director makes a decision, he won't change her mind easily. She won't change her mind easily. In the end, he simply sighs and steps aside.
That was the last one, Director. There are far fewer stunt performers with martial arts experience here than in Hong Kong. Master Lau and his men will arrive in a few days. Perhaps we could shoot the scene then?
I'm so sorry guys, but I really need to go to sleep in a second because my eyes starting to hurt. So this is gonna be the last snip before I finish it. Hopefully tomorrow. There are far fewer stunt performers with martial arts experience here than in Hong Kong. Mr. Lau and this man will arrive in a few days. Perhaps we could shoot the scene that. Let me check real quick. So far so good. Nothing. Wait, someone's. Yo. How are you doing? Oh, Remy Logan. How are you doing? Pretty good. Cool. So what game are we playing? Reverse 1999. My favorite game so far. Pretty cool. Looking cool. Is it is based on detection? Like investigation? No. This is a how do I say this? A turn-based game, an RPG, story-driven game. But the gameplay itself is just how do I say this? It's turn-based card, and there's like a card system, I guess. So that's how we say it. You deserve a follow. Thank you. Well, I'm an artist who do art styles for different streamers. While watching your stream, I got a great idea, but for that, wanted to show some samples first. My Discord username is Remy Logan. You can add so I can show you there. Oh, unfortunately, I draw myself, and when I do art, well, I draw myself. So like, yeah. Like the PNG tuber, the model I'm using right now, I drew it myself. So currently, at least, I'm not looking for someone to do my art. Yeah. For like any assets. Yeah. Sorry about that. Let me check again. No. And that's a bot, I think. Anyways, back to the game. There are far fewer stunt performers with martial arts experience here than in Hong Kong. Master Lau and his man will arrive in a few days, perhaps. We could shoot the scene then.
Nicholas is on a tight schedule. I doubt he'll change it. Let me see what I can do.
Very British. Or English. A single sentence is far from enough to capture the many difficulties the famous Hong Kong director has faced since working overseas. Leaning back in her wheelchair, she discreetly scans the set, searching for the missing piece of the puzzle.
Her again?
Liang? Lin follows Noir's gaze.
Oh, that young officer?
What do you want? Listen, I don't know what you are trying to do, but can't you just leave us alone? Sorry, ma'am. This is a closed set. If you don't have a warrant, please leave.
Guys, relax. Liang isn't as mean as she seems.
Clearly, the arrival of a certain Virgil cadet is unwelcome. So much so that even Loggerhead is being eyed with suspicion. But Liang ignores them. She locked on to her target the moment she scanned the set, and is already striding straight toward her. She stops a few paces in front of the person in question.
I must say, I didn't expect to see you so soon, officer. Is there something else you wanted to ask me? I think I made myself perfectly clear this morning. I know nothing about your case.
Her voice so sultry. I like it. It's funky.
No, madam. I'm here to help.
Help with what?
Help with what, you ask? I don't know.
Miss Latham mentioned that you are looking for a qualified stunt performer for your movie.
Oh, this is what
I'd
happened.
like to help with that, if you don't mind, as an apology.
Noir blinks. Just blinks, oh my goodness.
You surprised me again.
Nope, that's it. Yeah, that'll be it for today. Because I really need some shut eye. Because before this I just what was it? I just got back home, and I not really that tired, but I still went out So I need rest. Yeah, funky stuff. Last one. Double check. Okay, I admit I've always been something of a movie buff. Great. Who says wait here? Great. We've had a dead end. Just what exactly did we miss? Maybe we should go over the items in Loggerhead's bag again. Loggerhead? Seriously, she packed all these film reels, but somehow missed the most important one. Look at this. Was she planning to open a video store? So many movie reels. Hey Lang, these ones are in Chinese, right? Yes, ma'am. That's the Chi-Min. That's the Chi-Min fighters. Here's Miss Vampire and Troubled Lunatics. Classic Hong Kong films, but it's unclear if these were Loggerhead's collection or a gift from director Noir. Good grief! Do we need to watch all of these? We don't have that kind of time. No, I don't think so. They're just regular film reels, and their stories aren't related to our investigation. Ha! I almost forgot you used to sneak around and watch movies behind your parents' backs. Your knowledge is broader than I thought. I do not remember this mentioned before. So, other than CO7, which one here is your favorite? Our time is running out. Oh, Dallas ever. I knew it. But if we wrap this up quick, we should watch Miss Vampire. It's a hallmark of Hong Kong Arcanum films. Okay. Oh, I remember that. We've gone through the back, but the missing rule isn't here. Perhaps it's time for us to try something else. Yeah, let's hear what our big shot director has to say. Noir, I guess. Complete. Oh, there's a kind of want to unlock this soon. Hey Khalifi, don't speak, don't blink, don't fidget, and definitely don't sneeze. You know what? The last one. Actually, last one. Because I wanna progress. Like actually, I actually want progress. Okay, let's do this. Last one for today. Ooh, pretty tired. I should get something to drink actually.
You mean to say that you're a stunt woman? Seriously?
I mean, she fights, I guess. Anyways, give me a second, guys. I'm going to get something to drink, and maybe depends if my funky self, you know, if my funky self suddenly is wide awake because I drank water. I'll continue. Give me a sec. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, come on. I am back. Hey, give me a sec. Getting the stream back on. Oh, that's not good. Models back. Let me check. Yes. Okay. Okay. Noir chuckles and shakes her head before turning her wheelchair in disinterest.
Thank you, officer. Well, judging by your uniform, you're from the Vigils Bureau, aren't you? I appreciate the gesture. It's true that we may be able to attract more viewers if we have a Vigil on the cast list. But filmmaking isn't as easy as you think. Maybe I can fit you in next time.
Fair. Rejection but refusal is not an option in this situation.
Especially yours. I'm actually a big fan. And I saw the performance just now. Not to be rude or anything, but I think I can handle the stunt.
My goodness.
For the betterment of the movie. That's what Miss Latham said you were after. Is that right?
My goodness. Her words stir up a storm.
What? Does she even know what she's talking about?
My goodness.
Some pretty big talk.
Even Noir can't help but let out an amused chuckle at Liang's words. Even so, her wheelchair comes to a stop.
That's true. But are you certain that you'll make my movie better?
Yes.
Oh, very certain. To be honest, no. Liang knows that filmmaking is far more complex than it appears. Her answer is far from the truth, but if she's going to uncover the truth, she has to act hard.
Interesting. Since you insist, let's give it a try. Show me what a Vigil can do.
Are you fighting her? What in the world? It isn't a particularly clever trick, but fortunately, Latham's words weren't false. Noir would never turn down an opportunity to improve her films. Interesting. What did it change? Yeah. Yes. I think it's fine.
Program activated.
Let's go. Oh, one rule. Let's do not attack the enemy for the first few rounds. Listen up. In the first scene, you're a martial arts apprentice in Chinatown, cornered in an alley by a group of thugs. You're an outsider here, trying to avoid trouble, so all you can do is curl up and take the beating. Are you ready, Vigil? Yes. Action. Eat this. Don't you know what hand over the money means? You want to suffer? Wait. I want to try something. Eat this! Don't you wanna... Wait. Don't you know what hand over the money means? You wanna suffer? Anyways. Oh, there's more. Go pick her legs! You got it, boss. Me with that. This I guess. For how many? Oh, what was it? Continue. What was it? For first few rounds, right? So this, and this. I should do an ultimate, right? For now, at least. First few rounds. Oh no. That good. Second scene, you've had enough. You're humiliated and furious, ready to fight back. Get it together, no more looking weak. Show me your anger. Now you get up from the ground, not to prove yourself, but to tell them that whatever you've lost, you're taking it back. Action. Oh, she's standing up again. What are you fed off? She's just a crippled one. What? She's just a crippled one. My goodness. Okay, time to kill them all. Follow up. Time to kill them all. Can I even say that? I don't know. Time to forever bye them all. I always want to say that. This, I guess. You should do it. Yep. She's gonna kill someone. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Is that even in the script? Does she even have a script? Cut. Now, no one looks happy. I think I might continue further, cause my eyes are not dead anymore. Nice.
Exactly as you claimed. No, even better. Really spectacular work. A perfect take.
This is very. This is what you call it? I forgot. Screenshotable moment. Well, not really. More like what do you call this? Picture moment? I don't know. Picture no background moment. Let's go. PC background. Exactly.
I'm flattered, director.
Nora's eyes glisten as she watches the playback of the shot. Meanwhile, after nearly 20 failed takes, Liang returns to the dressing room, her costume drenched in sweat. When she emerges back in her vigil's uniform, a bottle of water is handed to her.
It's not open.
Nice. And new.
Thank you.
New and untouched.
Didn't expect you to pull it off. That was a dangerous stunt. Scared the crap out of me.
Aren't stunts not supposed to be dangerous? I mean, depending on the production, I guess.
So you did a good job one time. But let me tell you, it takes a lot more than that to win recognition in this industry.
You've really got to hone in on the dramatic scenes if you want to move out of the stunt woman box. You're good looking, and you took that scene pretty seriously. You interested in doing that? If you are, then I'll suggest you be a little more humble. There's always room for improvement, you know?
I mean, true.
You're right. I'm sorry. But I'm not even a stunt woman, let alone an actress. This is all just a bit of fun for me.
Is that so? Oh, what a shame.
She really wants her to work with her. The queen of the set rolls over in her chariot. Stopping beside Liang.
I appreciate your sincerity, but I'd be even more appreciative if you were willing to do a few more scenes.
If it's just for a short time, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Fantastic. Follow me. We can have dinner
No.
and look at the script together. I have a few changes I want to make to the story.
I think I saw something came out of her fingers when she snapped.
Trust me, the audience will be more than happy to hear a line or two from you.
Lines?
Well,
Okay.
things seem to be taking an unexpected turn. Seems to be taking an unexpected turn.
That's all. Well, have you memorized them?
The lines.
Yes, every word. But aren't there too many?
I swear I've heard this before. This is very French coded. I swear I've heard this before. In the background music. I swear. But I can't remember where. Some is nostalgic. Anyway. The blank spaces in the script spread out on the table are filled with Noir's flamboyant pen strokes.
She's got a point, Director. The investors might not approve them. They already told us not to change the script like we did in Hong Kong.
Relax, we've done this before. They never read the script anyway.
Cool.
Besides, I'm not exactly asking for a monologue here. It's
Yeah.
only 3 lines, just what's needed to make the character complete.
Lenin gives a helpless sigh. She knows all too well how pointless it is to try and change Noir's mind.
I'll keep practicing until filming starts.
I look forward to your performance.
By
It's a
the
doll
way,
shakes her
I
head.
saw some
That's
deity
cute.
dolls and sedan chairs on the set. The Dushu Festival is coming up, right? Is the crew joining the Shoho parade?
Those are our props.
The dolls?
Our final scene is set at the Shoho parade. I already spoke with the organizers in Chinatown. They've allowed us to shoot during it.
Yeah, nice.
Really? The last CO7 movie ended with the Shoho parade too.
Noir's eyes light up. She smiles.
Good memory. Looks like you meant it when you said you were a big fan.
The restaurant owner serves their meal, pausing their script discussion for the time being. Noir and her assistant pick up their chopsticks, but Loggerhead remains still.
So, did you find anything? You said that your beastie friend could detect things tainted with evil, right? So, did it sense anything wrong with the director?
While Loggerhead speaks in a hushed tone, the conspicuousness of her head makes talking in secret a near impossible task. Feeling Noir and Lin's subtle glances, Liang squirms in her seat.
No, but that doesn't mean.
Yes! I told you she'd never do that!
But
Hey! She can hear you, you know?
the situation is already beyond repair.
I'd never do what?
Oh, not busted yet. Question mark. For a brief moment, Liang feels a splitting headache. She shoots a mildly accusatory glance at Loggerhead, causing her to visibly shrink.
Sorry, I don't like skirting around things. Can't we just ask her straight up?
Not really. If every criminal just confessed to their crimes, the vigils wouldn't exist.
True. Is she? No clumsy cover-up. No clumsy cover-up will fool the director now. There is nothing for it but to be upfront. Perhaps this is for the best anyway.
Actually, I didn't just come here to apologize. There's something I want to ask you about.
What is it?
A perfectly measured balance of curiosity and confusion, yet no real surprise. A renowned director having a knack for acting isn't exactly shocking. In fact, it's about as surprising as an amateur failing miserably to do the same thing.
It's about the strange things happening in Chinatown these days.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so all this was just to butter us up so you could investigate your case?
My goodness. The assistant, who was all smiles moments ago, suddenly falls silent. Despite her careful preparations, the situation is difficult for Liang.
Sorry, madam, but it's my job.
True.
As I said, strange things have been happening in Chinatown. Things that bear a striking resemblance to the film incident that you were involved in 8 years ago, Miss Noah. The case document stated that the origin of these events is a film reel titled Reunion of the Three Swallows, a movie created by your friend He Rijun. Miss Latham said you watched a film with her in her room a few days ago. Do you have any idea where that film reel is now?
That film reel?
Did you not know what it was?
I had no idea.
Huh. Noir's expression darkens. Clearly, she's realized why Liang has brought up that film reel.
That film we watched together. Well, to put it mildly, it had nothing of interest. It didn't seem to have any semblance of a story, even. It couldn't have been one of Teresa's.
Liang recalls that the archive on Reunion of the Three Swallows cited Teresa as the English name of its creator, He Rijun. Noir and He Rijun had been friends since their days studying abroad, and it seems Noir still uses that name even now. Rumors, investigation reports, and speculation flickers through Liang's mind, but seeing the somber look on the woman before her, she decides to set them aside for now.
Maybe the original content has been contaminated. According to the Foundation's records, the film reel has two abilities: play and record.
Funky magic.
The ability allows it to conjure its contents into reality in a form similar to a movie image, which accounts for the hallucinations and phantoms the victims mentioned. The record ability captures the souls of those in the same effective range as play, and the victims lose a part of themselves, like their sanity or their memories. The case document doesn't mention anything about contamination, but my guess is that the souls recorded by the film have polluted the original content of the film.
Shame on them. Whoever's behind this.
It would be very funny if Noir is like the reason behind this. Noir mutters a curse and both she and Liang falls into silence. Meanwhile, Lin and Loggerhead look utterly lost.
Wait, what are you talking about? Can you explain it to me simply, please?
Explain Twitter. No, not Twitter. It's like, what was it? It's like that one. What was it? ChatGPT explain it to me like I'm 5 or something. Yeah, it's funny. Wait, what are you talking about? Please.
Miss Noah didn't know that that film was a reunion of the Three Swallows, so naturally, she didn't take it.
She could lie, but with the information given, that's true.
I think she's telling the truth.
No, she thought so. So yeah.
Really? That's great news.
Oh, something's not right. Give me a sec. Oh, YouTube is lagging. Give me a sec, guys. It's lagging. It's lagging. Oh, give me a sec. Something there? Nope. I have yet but mistaken. No. I think it's fine. It should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah. Give me a sec. Check again. And that's about it. Okay. Continue. No one responds. Lockhart looks around and slowly lowers the arm she raised in a premature celebration.
Oh, right. The film's still missing, so it's not great news. But
Yeah.
at least Noir wasn't up to something when she made friends with me, right? That's definitely good news for me.
Yeah. But me for you, yeah. There's the Noir.
That means we're still friends. And friends help each other. Liang said that the film reel could cause some problems for you. Let me help you find it. I'll catch that thief and take the film back to the ACD.
She's making it sound like it's a pretty easy job, which makes me wonder if it actually is a pretty easy
Then
job.
you'll be safe. I'll clear my name, and the problems in Chinatown will be solved. That's 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, right?
You know, Miss Latham, this is what I like about you. You always speak your mind.
Very not open-minded. Very straightforward. Pretty forward, I guess. Her eyes squint a little as she curves her mouth into an unexpectedly gentle smile.
Our relationships are so complex, aren't they? That's what makes them so intriguing, captivating, really. A constant source of inspiration.
I like how he speaks. It's very poetic.
But sometimes I feel that life is better kept simple. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Vigil?
Agreed.
Fair. Sometimes an easy life. It's pretty chill. It's like having a pretty chill life. It's pretty nice. There are certainly simpler ways to say I'm suspicious of you and I have no intention of cooperating. I have no intention of cooperating.
May I ask you another question?
Please.
The rumors about CO7, which ones are true?
I don't think a few old stories will help you solve the case.
It's not only for the case, but for my own curiosity.
No, I mean she is a
I
fan.
wasn't lying when I said I was familiar with your works. I really like them, and this question matters a lot to me as a fan.
I see.
Oh, I micro-seeped. My goodness. Oh, I see. Let me hear it again.
I see.
And this question matters a lot to me as a fan.
I see. In that case, I really don't think you should know the truth for your own good.
I didn't read it. No one ponders for a moment. In that case, I really don't think you should know the truth for your own
I
good.
appreciate your love for my works, but it's not a good idea to dig too deep into what went on behind the scenes.
True. Takes away the magic.
Just enjoy the stories for what they are. Otherwise, the magic will be ruined.
Yeah. Did I even say it? I don't remember what I said. Couldn't assume I did. Did I say magic? I don't remember. Whatever. She gives a slight shake of her head with a flicker of contemplation passed through her downcast eyes.
Well, I can tell you one thing that might interest you, though.
Money? Wealth? I mean, Liang wouldn't need that because she's already like in a rich family, right? Hence the princess nickname. Just fight. Okay, I'm starting to get sleepy again, so this is gonna be last one. I'm just gonna fight. This is gonna fight, and then I'm gonna go.
Activated.
Any rules? Nope. No rules. I'm just gonna kill them all. No, I'm just gonna forever bye bye them all. Yeah.
Loading.
I don't like. I forgot they're not that strong. This.
Charging.
Nope. Huh. Pretty fast.
And now to return to my long-term.
Long-term mission. Press. Last one before I finish. Wrap up the stream. Yeah. Now this one for real because my arms are starting to hurt, and we gotta do this. This one, this one, this one. Huh. Pretty easy. Hey. Okay. Follow up.
Loading. Charging.
Go, go.
The light that illuminates all.
Hey. Be Matilda. Okay. That's good. I'm just gonna finish my energy. Or should I just, I should. No, I'm just gonna finish it.
I can't wait anymore.
I'm gonna grind and then I'm gonna leave. Oh yeah, I heard Regulus going to get a Euphoria buff, and this is gonna be impromptu, because sub DPS support, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty good. And to be fair, so far at least, all the impromptu characters, all are technically just supports, because the real DPS is the impromptu itself, right? It's kind of interesting. Like when you think about it, interesting. Also, Ezra, I love Ezra. Finish it. Finish it. Matilda Buanish.
The light that illuminates all.
And now
Yep.
to return to my long-term mission.
Press. That's about it. Mina. That's about it. I think that's about it. Freddy Crush. I low-key like Freddy Crush, but at some point after the getting the garment, I just barely played it, and by barely I mean I didn't play it. I mean I did. I already got the achievement for this one to get adapt. I'm not sure. I don't remember if I did like level up to 100 class, but it's interesting. But anyways, that's been me. That's been Raskor, your funky Tenless God. Yeah. And that has been Reverse 1999 2.5 main story. Main event story. ShowDown in ChinaTown. It's been pretty fun. I heard that it's good, and so far it's been pretty chill. So yeah, can't wait. Because I have not seen an anime that I mean she was mentioned, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she was mentioned. But who was it? And was it an owner? I think it was like the female restaurant owner, or like the wife of the business owner. I think I don't know. But yeah, very interesting. Thank you again for watching. Thank you again for spending time with me. It's been fun. I love Reverse 99. The story this time around, I mean, it has always been interesting. Till this very day, I still can't forget, and by not forget, I mean I just adore it. One of the first updates that I really enjoy is like 1.2, which is not that far away from launch. Still, pretty good. To be fair, when I started playing, I was not really like in it that much because it's a new game, stuff like that. Like the Remote Cup, I think it was like the Remote Cup update. The 1. Was it 1.1? I don't remember. Yeah, it's pretty good though. It's good, but I didn't really enjoy as much as 1.2, which is the first character that I really like finally that got released. To Fairy. So this Fairy, I still like her. Anyways, I'm talking too much. I mean that's my brand still, but like yeah. It's been fun, it's been funky, but I need trust. So yeah, thank you for today, and that's it for me today. Goodbye. Hora. I need to figure out when to actually say hora.